Now, basically, interview. I'm just gonna be talking about how excited and hyped I am for Snezhnaya. Like, generally speaking, really excited. They'll be on screen right now, but recently we just got the new art piece for Snezhnaya, and we just got all the characters. Some characters we haven't seen. Preparo, I forgot their names. Because Teresa, the guy with the big nose, literally can't remember the names right now on top of my head. I feel that the guy with the top hat thing might be annoying. I think from a voice line, it was that he basically keeping an eye on. I don't know whose voice line it was. I think it was Wanderers, but he's keeping an eye on Child's family just to keep him under control or whatever. Like I said, I think that was the voice line. I think that was directed at him. And then the Jester, I forgot his actual name, but I believe he's the Jester. I think. Either way. No, that guy might be Jester. The guy with the half mask, which I believe is, I'm not the biggest lore person, but I think is Kaya's dad. I could be wrong, so I kind of hope they bring up Kaya somewhere in these quests, to be honest. The quest is called Version 7.0 Everwinter Without Mercy. Great quest title, to be fair. You got Pantalonio, whatever the guy's name is, the guy with business person we saw in Sumeria recently, which I'm excited to see. And the ones we are familiar with on the other side, we got a Child or Tartaglia or whatever you want to call him. I hope we see his family because he did promise us to have a dinner when we get to Snezhnaya'S, so I'm gonna be disappointed if we don't, just because I think a lot of people have constantly brought it up throughout the years that when we gonna meet your family. You already met one of them, but I think he also has a couple more siblings, etc. And then you got Sandrone. I don't know if that's a difference because those two harbingers we are actually on side with. Tatalia, he just wants to fight us. He hasn't really done anything malicious against us as of right now, except for obviously leeway. But actually malicious against us, try to trick us a bunch. He did, but I won't say it's trick because he revealed himself quite easily, and right now he's on our side per se, not on our side, but we get along with him and etc. Sandrone, we recently started becoming friends, if you want to call it that, in the recent event. So I don't know if that's gonna have a result. So maybe they end up betraying us, Teresa, or something down that side with the rest of the characters. Well, Teresa and the two hobbies we haven't met or have met, but we aren't close with on this side. So I'm just trying to speed run this because it is super hard. As I said, it's not gonna be a quick long video. It's just me talking about how excited I am. I really am really hyped for Snezhnaya. I think it's I'm gonna assume it's coming out next update because announcement. And I'm wondering what banners gonna be out. I don't know if the banners have been announced or whatever, or leaked. I'm interested to see what banners come out. This is a live stream happening Friday, I believe. I don't know which time. I think probably around 12 it normally happens in UK time. But I'm excited to see what banners come out. If it's a new banner and it's a banner that I'm really excited for, hyped for maybe, I probably will pull for it. Most likely. Really excited to see Snezhnaya because this is the end of the Harbinger story, I believe. By the end of the main story, the first main story, which is the Archons and the Harbingers. I'm excited to finally end that, wrap that up. Probably got a couple months doing that, and then after that's done, the Harbingers are completely done. We will probably be on the side, and some of them may help us with other goals. Like the Sarita, will we just leave her be? After that, I'm pretty sure she's going to be playable, so she obviously doesn't die or anything. But do we just I don't know how we get through to her or what's gonna happen. Maybe they aren't fully defeated. Maybe they're in hiding them and we can say after. I doubt it. I'm assuming we end up doing the Talk no Jitsu or showing her the error of her ways, or we help her defeat Renova and we finally get rid of one of the shades. Then there'll be two shades left: Rindalter and the Ruler of Time, Isarath, I believe. Either way, really excited. I believe after this, it'll probably either be the Heavenly Principles or the Sinners, and I don't know which one I would rather want. The Sinners just intrigue me way more. The Heavenly Principles are there, sure, but I'm more intrigued by the Sinners and getting to know more of the Sinners. Which, if we go the Sinner route, we'll have to defeat one of the Shades anyway. So we'll probably go for the Sinners, then the Heavenly Principles, because Randall is a Shade. So it would make sense to go for the Sinners first instead of the Heavenly Principle route. So yeah, either way, I'm really excited for what comes after Snezhnaya, but I'm so pumped to finally go into Snezhnaya. And I know waiting between patches is going to be so annoying because I want to know what happens next. But at the same time, I'm just really hyped.